Well, as Jason's been mentioning, it has been beautiful outside lately, and this may bring some visitors into your garden. We're in the middle of bee season right now, and while they might be considered a nuisance to some, bees are very important creatures for food production. KapKV's Rylee Fitzgerald joins us live from West Richland. Rylee, what do we need to know about the bee season?
Well, good morning, everyone. It has been hot outside, which means that if you've been outside for a long period of time, you may have seen some of those little yellow guys with the wings hanging out around. And I'm here with Scott Rapelius. He's a local beekeeper in the Tri-Cities. And you were telling me yesterday about some diseases that bees have been getting in the last few decades that have been kind of impacting beekeepers and the bee population. Can you tell me about how it's impacted beekeepers?
Yeah, overall, I mean, in the late 80s, mites and things came into the area up in the United States from South America, and they carry diseases, and it's caused colony collapse disorder and a lot of different things like that. So it's been a little tougher beekeeping. You have to be more vigilant and more on top of your bees than you ever have had in the past.
Yeah, you were telling me also it's not really a hobby anymore for some people because it's such a task.
Yeah, if you have more than a handful of hives, it can be, I call it my full-time hobby with over 400 hives. So it's a lot to do with a full-time job as well.
For sure. And bringing it close to home, not only have those diseases been impacting beekeeping and livelihood of bees, but you lost a lot of bees last week. Can you kind of tell us what happened?
On Memorial Day, somebody was burning something across the field from me in Pasco, and it got away from them, and the next day that fire came across and burnt up 104 of my beehives. So quite a large loss. Yeah.
And what is the impact of that it's going to have on your honey production?
It's about 100 pounds of honey per hive, and that's 104 hives, so 10,400 pounds of lost honey, plus the bees and equipment.
All right, so we've been seeing a lot of pollen in the air as well. And coming up on Good Morning Northwest, how that honey could keep you from getting some of those allergies. That's coming up in about half an hour. Live in West Richland with Good Morning Northwest, I'm Rylee Fitzgerald.